Silver Tubers, it's Mr. Zeke coming to you from the Silver Pouring Bench on Wednesday evening. I've got a couple of pours I'm going to do tonight. The first is one I have not done yet. I am going to attempt to pour a silver gold mixture. These are silver and gold flakes from work to try to do an electrum pour, which is what the first recorded coins in history were made from. It was a silver gold mixture that was naturally occurring. The Lydians did it, and they have found the remnants of the coins around Turkey. And so I thought it would be neat. We got a couple little vials of silver flakes and gold flakes, so I mixed them up, and I'm going to heat them up in the small crucible, and I'm going to pour them into the small round mold. So I'll be back once we get everything warmed up, and we'll do that pour first. Alright, Silver Tubers, we've got the crucible good and warm, it looks like. I wanted to warm the crucible up before I poured the electrum mixture in there, because I didn't want it to blow away. And I've got the torch on sort of a medium low, and so I'm going to go ahead and add the mixture. There's not a lot there, and we shall see what we get. Hopefully it doesn't blow away. I'll start by putting a little bit of heat on it to let it sort of solidify. I tested everything. Everything was in fact silver and gold, so I'm going to crank up the heat a little bit. It'll get a little loud. See a little bit of sparks flying, but I'm keeping the torch back a little bit. And with this file, we don't really need a file. Blob in there, not a lot. You can kind of see that little blob rolling around in there. Boy, that really melted into a tiny amount. So I'm going to grab the mold. I might have overestimated the size of the mold. We'll get the mold, try and get the mold getting hot. Mold heats up pretty quick. Just a little tiny mold. I'm going to keep the metal warm. And heat the mold up at the same time. And we can see what we came out with. It was not a lot once it became a liquid, or in a liquid state. It really came out tiny. It just goes to show you how that little bit of flake. Let me cool it. Didn't even take much to quench it. All that flake melted into that little guy right there. So after we get done pouring tonight, we will weigh it out and see what it comes out to. I might hammer it, turn it into a hammered coin. See if I can get it to focus on that. There you go. There's that little guy right there. So, and that's a silver and gold mixture, electrum. So I'll be back. All right, Silver Tubers. Mr. Zeke at the Silver Pouring Bench. I had to put Canadian Silver Savers chat on pause for a second so I could do this second pour. This is a mold I ordered. Well, actually I didn't order this mold. I ordered a different mold, and this is what came. So the mold maker is making the mold that I requested, but in the meantime asked if I would pour this one, so I said sure, why not. So this is a prelude to what I have originally asked for. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this. It's a really shallow mold with a really high relief Grateful Dead skull, so we're gonna have to really take this easy pouring it. I don't know how much it's gonna hold. We got a pour out of it. That's a bonus. Anytime we can pour a new mold the first time, we are pretty happy about that. Got an interesting little, well, we'll see it here in a second. See if it drops right out or if it's gonna hang on. Yeah, it's got some, oh, there we go. So let's cool it off and see how it came out. Actually, it turned into a decent little pour. I didn't get the mold too terribly hot. Well, let's see if we can get it to focus on the, it's a Grateful Dead, it's supposed to be a Grateful Dead skull. It's got the lightning bolt, the steal your face Grateful Dead skull. So that's how it poured out. Didn't get a lot of detail around the mouth, but it definitely is a high relief pour. There are some machine marks there from the making, but you know, actually, I'm not terribly unfond of it. This is what I wanted to show in the back. We got some interesting cooling lines as I poured into the mold. So anyway, that's it, and we'll be back when we see the finished results of both pours. So hang tight.